all up and running. But happy New Year's Day to everyone. 2026 is here. It's hard to believe. What happened? 2025 blew by, really, right?
Did it?
For some, not so much for Randy and I, but it did. Certain aspects of it really flew by. Others, it was a trying year for other things, but I'm so happy to have a new year coming in. We can all start fresh. So let's just take a second here. Randy, how do I find it on here? I can use my mouse. And I put my old lady glasses on. I think that's, there we go. All right.
You got it?
There's a bit of a delay. And
Like always.
This is our first YouTube live, right?
Very first.
And, but we've been doing our Facebook lives every week for...
You're so small.
I know. I don't know if I'm so small or you're so big.
Her chair is even elevated up.
Higher, a little higher than his. But yes, we've been doing our Facebook lives for a year and a half, pretty much every week. We've missed a couple here and there.
Yeah.
But this is our first YouTube live.
This is our first YouTube live, and
we'll see how it goes. Who we got?
Carletta.
Hi, Carletta. How are you? Happy New Year, hun. Nice to have you on.
Happy New Year. Yes.
I'm doing the whole, I want to not have my glasses on so I can see the camera, but I can't read here.
And look.
So it's going to be an on-off kind of day for my... Carletta, what did you do for the holidays? Anything special? Let us know. We set out a little spread here for us because we've been running around like little chickens all day.
Well, what do the kids call it? Lunchables? Adult Lunchables?
Adult Lunchables turn into charcuterie boards. But yeah, so
this is what our daughter grew up on. That's why she loves charcuterie boards. Yes,
she does. She loved Lunchables, and I was a broke single mom when she was young, so Lunchables weren't a thing. She would beg me for Lunchables, and I would try and do up the broke mom versions, but it was
the broke mom versions. Well, the broke. Period, not just moms, but growing up broke.
Yeah.
It was summer sausage and...
no, for us it was kielbasa. We're Polish, partially, and we love kielbasa. I cut that up for her, and some cheese and some crackers all cut up into little bag. They had to be separate baggies to make it acceptable.
Nice. Happy New Year. There's 2 more people.
Hi, how are you? Sandra Byers. Hi, Happy New Year. And Susan Capel is on. Hi. And Tracy Adams. Hi. Nice to have you on.
Yes. Happy New Year. Dr. Tracy Adams just subscribed to our YouTube channel not that long ago.
Oh, yay. Thank you. Yeah. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We're working on growing that, but we thought we would try the YouTube today and see how that went. Our new year, we're trying new things. Is our goal.
Spoiled my grandbabies.
That's amazing.
Baking cookies.
Gingerbread houses.
What?
Can I come to your house next year?
Yeah,
we can be adopted.
Gingerbread. Oh, I love gingerbread.
Yes.
Ginger cookies and all that.
Anything.
Oh, Peter's here.
Hi, Peter. How are you? Nice to have you with us. So tonight is not a tutorial. Tonight is just getting together, having a little chat. Like I said, we made ourselves a little spread. I hope you have something there on your end. Drinking fizzy bubble water, as Randy likes to call it, sparkling water. That's our favorite. Did anyone go to a party with balloons last night for New Year's? Right, that's a good question.
Not this lady. We're going to tell the horrible story of me almost killing her yesterday.
Yeah, it's not a good story. And on New Year's Eve, it put me in bed I fell asleep on the sofa by 8:00.
She blew a strawberry, a raspberry, and woke herself up.
It was bad. I had an allergic reaction. The guy, we had a cabbage outside in a canvas bag that we were going to use for coleslaw. We love coleslaw. Randy makes a very good version of it. So he made it, but...
Hi, Sherry DeVries.
Hi, Sherry. It had a bit of mold in the bag. Quite a bit, actually. And I am a girl allergic to a lot of things in this world, and he is allergic to nothing, right? So he made the coleslaw, not thinking anything of it. He gave me one bite of it, And I'm like, just as a taste, right? We do that. Oh, does this taste okay?
I dropped a nut.
And I took a bite of it, and I'm like, yeah, it's great, no problem. And then about 5 minutes later, I'm like, my mouth is tingling. Something's not right. Did you wash that cabbage?
No, why would I wash the cabbage? I just peeled the excess portions off that were bad, and I cut up the cabbage, and I was slicing it. It smelled all good. It looked good.
Yeah. So it was, anyways, I ended up having to take all the drugs, and which promptly knocked me out. And so I was in bed by 9 o'clock last night. But man, I got a good night's sleep.
Snoring away.
Oh, yeah. But, for him not to be allergic to anything, he said he only took a couple mouthfuls, and we decided it all had to go in the garbage. And he admitted this morning even his mouth was starting to get a little tingly.
Yeah, I had to brush my teeth and get all that out of it. And yeah.
Yeah, so I almost didn't make it today. So thanks, Randy.
Yeah, she didn't have to go to the emergency room.
No. But it was, I do have an EpiPen because I am anaphylaxis level allergic to bees. So if I get stung, I do have an EpiPen, but I didn't want to deploy it because it wasn't that bad. But definitely antihistamines were had.
She doesn't want me to deploy it. She takes all the fun away from me.
Yeah, because knowing you'd get the wrong end in your thumb, and then I'd be taking you to the ER.
Well, it's going to be a party.
So, but it was a fun night. Tracy made a backdrop for New Year's Eve gathering. Yay!
Yes.
Nice. Love to see the pictures. Make sure you post them in our Facebook group.
Yes.
That's what it's for. Sharing your successes, asking questions, and even sharing your struggles, because everybody can learn from everything. That's important. Fashion Insider. Happy New Year. I don't know if we know you. Happy to have you though. So it was an interesting night, but quite quiet. I've been up since 5:30 this morning because I went to bed so late early last night.
Yeah, so basically 5:30 in the morning, she's seen New Year's on the East Coast.
Yes. Shanna Davis messaged. I was up. We were having our first cup of coffee, and she's messaging us Happy New Year at their New Year. It's very interesting being in such a different time zone. We're 6 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. So for us right now, it is 7 whatever in the evening. So.
Yeah, so it's 7 p.m. here in Montenegro, but it's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we also lived in Hawaii on the Big Island, Kona side. And our friends were celebrating New Year's when it was noon here.
Our time today. There is a full 12-hour time difference. Oh, these turned out nice. Sorry. I made today, Randy and I are trying to reduce the carbs in our diet. So I wanted a little cracker, but at the store I had willpower today. I did not. And I said, okay, I'm going to make these. They're a shortbread cookie, but made with cheese. It's a savory, made with Parmesan cheese and herbs and salt. It's very good.
Maria's here.
Hi, Maria. I thought you had to work today. I'm so happy you're here, though.
Or is she just checking in?
Oh, maybe. Okay. She's probably checking in because there's rumor of a giveaway tonight.
Oh, yes.
Today.
Well, there is rumor of a giveaway. We do have a new product that we're launching. But we also want to talk about, not to get away from our product.
That was the worst, bait.
Bait and switch. What are you guys looking forward into the new year? Type out something here for us. What do you want?
How long, Maria? She says she's here for a little. We'll see what we can do here. Have you ever done balloon drop? Yes, we have. Yeah. It was a birthday / New Year's Eve. Yep. It went off really well. Yeah. We used the nets that you can buy, Ready Net. It's very good. I highly recommend it. Colin Stewart out of Barrie, Ontario, Canada, makes those for retail sale through the distributors. And he's like the king of everything that goes on in Toronto at all the Major League Baseball games, the concerts, the football games, the hockey. Well, not so much hockey, I don't think, but maybe. I don't know. He does all those big ones, and he created this Ready Net, and I love it. It's a great product. Used the bag once, yeah. For the kids, it was fun. Yeah. How did the kids do this year, Maria, for Christmas? Did they have a blast? I'm sure they did. I am sure they did. But yeah, so what do you guys want to see for 2026? Do you have a goal that you want to share with us? Do you have a skill you want to master? Do you have something you want us to teach that's important for us to know?
Mel's here.
Hey, Mel, how are you? I was scoping out her Facebook today. Man, she is getting professional level quality she's doing. Really well done, Mel. Keep up the really good work. Make more balloons and bubbles for kids' parties. All right, yeah. That's awesome. I know Maureen did for her nephews. I saw that today too.
The pops?
No, she did the clear with the one inside with the pin, and the colored latex goes away and the clear's left, you know, when you put the tape on it. I don't know what that's called, but she did those successfully. She had video of her nephews deploying it properly. It was really good. But yeah, so I know for us, we want to do more content. That's not a shocker. We've been trying to get that done.
Yeah, so now we got up, Tess has up her flower bouquet that she's doing on
January 11th.
And then
pricing is January 19th. The pricing webinar, we're going back to doing those live again.
Yeah, we still have, you'll have access to the one where Tess is just talking through, because it's a really good one to have
without interactions with anyone. It's just me going through it, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to do one live. If you, we found a lot of people want to be able to ask questions, and they can't do that when they purchase the pre-recorded. Well, they can message me, but no one ever does. So we're going to, again, because a lot of people are back asking those questions. How much should I price for this?
Yeah.
So we're going to do a live one. Hello. I don't know who that is. Oh, and I take my glasses off, like that's going to help. Hi. How are you? Nice to have you on. Kin Chicken. I'm so sorry. I am horrible with pronouncing names.
From Russia.
Very nice to have you on.
You're not that far away from us.
No, yes, we are currently in Montenegro. So very nice to have you with us. Are you a balloon designer, or are you just here for the shenanigans? The fun and food and good time?
Shenanigans are always
Shenanigans, good. Yes. I want to learn more unique texture ideas. They really seem to elevate designs and make it stand out 100%. For sure. The unique designs, like I do in the lives, all those little components that I teach are what can be incorporated into things to give it more depth, uniqueness, textures. That's really important. I saw in your New Year's Eve design, you added in the disco balls. That was really great. I think you had some starbursts in there.
It's the little things that set you apart from everyone else, because everyone can learn how to do the
basic garland. Like that, the basic garland for most is not that difficult. It's elevating it to that professional level. And that's what I was saying. You are there. You are paying attention to those things now. And that is vital to growth and to getting yourself more recognized out there. Because I work full time this year, I want to put together a portfolio of things I design. I've had more clients asking to see my work. So goal for 2026 is to have something to present. Absolutely. That's something that I work on with my mentees, is we start and we have from small, medium, large, and then the variations within that. So you do have a complete portfolio. That's something I give the assignments, they complete it, and we work on good photographs to grow that. That might be something you might want to look at, Carla. That might work for you. But yes,
yeah,
we do know.
We do know, and nothing political, only balloons.
Yeah, we're just here for a good time tonight. But yes, I believe pretty much everyone in the world knows who he is.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying that?
I'm going to try it.
Going to try. That's here. Their sour cream is much more sweet,
I thought it was yogurt.
He thought it was yogurt. He ate a whole container of it thinking it was yogurt. And so I've added in a little bit of local honey, local pomegranate honey, some cinnamon, and then diced fruit on the top for our apples.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. We like to think so. But I used a simple pinch twist on a happy dude design, and people thought I was a genius. And that and the giant rotating face. Awesome. Ooh, I love Russian vodka. I'm Polish by descent, but Randy doesn't drink, but vodka's my go-to.
Yes. Yeah. Don't let them keep you thinking that you're a genius. Do those little things and let them be in awe. And when people go, oh, can you teach me? Go, no. Trade secret.
Yeah. Oh, I worked long. Well, and you work a long time to perfect those things. The pearls, the pinch twists, all those designs. Let them think, because you're a genius. You figured it out, got the muscle memory down that you can do it on a regular basis.
Oh, I want to work more.
Are you on TikTok? If yes, what are you under? We are. Our TikTok account is more of it's have balloons _ will travel. It's much more of our travel things with a little bit of balloons thrown in there. So I'd love to have you over there.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my goals this year too, is to develop the TikTok a little bit better.
I want to work with more on my pricing and creating packages.
Yes, that's a very major thing.
Yeah.
Maybe check out our pricing webinar coming up, because setting your pricing is amazing. One of my mentees today sent me a video of a girl talking about pricing, and she was just so far off base with generic pricing. This is what you should charge for this. And there's so many factors that go into it. Please don't ever let anyone tell you how much something you make should be priced at. That's the be all and end all.
You can have a starting at price, but then launch from there, because everyone wants so many different things. Weave
with balloons. Yes. I love that, Maria. That was something with his Santa Claus costume that we did for Nozzle Up.
How are your fingers?
they finally recovered, but it was a lot of fun. It was an amazing learning experience. But to do the dresses, you mean, or weaving? There's a few different techniques within the ballooning, a few different ones. What specifically are you wanting to do? 89? I don't know what that means. But incredible costume. Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was looking at our little trophy here. I was dusting today, and I'm like, oh, Nozzle Up. It was so amazing. Yes, many factors. I have the menu, and each setup says starting at. Yes. That is the amazing phrase that all pricing needs to have on. Starting at. I did the same thing on mine.
Yeah, and it's better if you get actual pictures up there of your work instead of just going with a generic Canva one. Because people like to see what you've done. Even if it doesn't match like their color scheme, you can show a picture like she did all the time of something that you did and go, I can create this in your color scheme and add these and show them the foils and stuff like that.
A lot of people out there don't have the creative side of the brain. They're, I'm not saying this is very generalized. I'm sure there are exceptions to the rule, but our engineers of the world, our tech people of the world, with exception of the creative arts end of it, they don't necessarily, or balloons in our medium, people can't picture what it would look like if you go, I can do a balloon garland, and they have no idea what that is. So being able to say, this is what a garland is, and I can do this. This was a bee theme, but I can do it in a soccer theme. We can change the colors to blue, green, black, and white. And I could put some soccer foils where these honeybee foils are. And then they can picture it, okay? There's been so many studies done. People buy what they see. So being able to show them real life, I know the mock-ups through Canva, the cartoon-looking ones, are very, very popular, and I'm sure they work to a degree, but it is far better to, once you get going, switch over to actual photos, because that's your work. They don't know if you can do what those photos represent, right? So try and eventually switch those out to real photos. That was a game changer for me.
Yeah, her portfolio is growing, so that's where she can do that.
Awesome. Amazing. I guess start easy, maybe a bow. Get the technique down. Doesn't look easy. We can work on that. Send me a picture of what it is you want to try, and maybe I can write up a few tips for you. I'm happy to do that for you, Marie.
And then
Sandra Byers. So I'm practicing doing the giant flower sculptures made with crepe paper to offer along with my balloons. I've always wanted to do that. Randy's like, I'm like, yes. In the process of making a navy blue one, and it's turning out beautiful. Sandra, can you send me a picture? I love those big crepe flowers. I just think, and they have them, some that you can rotate. They're amazing. Mel, speaking of time, how do you charge when you spend hours on a design, for example? I spent forever on the totem pole. It was a lot of trial and error and playing with ideas, so I couldn't charge accordingly. No, you can't. Hi, Maureen.
Maureen.
All the balloon colors are not priced the same. Okay, let me deal with Melanie's first, and then Carletta, I'm going to come back to you. So the thing is when you're learning, and it takes you a while to figure out design, you eat a bit of that cost. You cannot expect your client to pay for your learning curve, okay? And likewise, once you get good and you're fast, you're still charging for what the median designer would do for that, okay? So, but you can finish faster and fit more in a day. That's where volume comes into play. So, you have to, at that point, go, how long should this take me? Now that I know you're on the back end of it, now that I know the secrets, now the next time it's going to take me this long to do it, and then price according to that, okay? But you can't penalize your clients for your speed, okay? If you're new and you're not fast, and it takes you 12 hours to create a garland that you're happy with, you can't charge them accordingly like that. When, they could hire a more experienced designer and get it for half the cost because they're faster. So it's a bit of that, what should this have cost? And that's what, you have to figure that out. You should be charging up front, right? We never want to charge after the event. So you should have 100% payment before you step on in the venue day of delivery. And so you should have that all figured out. If you're doing it for a friend, that's a different thing. You might wait later and charge them, but you have to be realistic. They're not going to pay $600 to cover your time for something that should have cost $200. I hope that makes sense.
But also, just like your garlands, how much faster you're getting, you don't want to penalize yourself because you're getting faster.
Exactly.
So you take less money.
No.
You're doing this for, it would be no different than someone coming in and cleaning a house. They quote you for 5 hours, but they do it in 3. They don't get penalized for doing it faster than what
a lot of our clients try to.
They tried, but it's like...
Yeah, but you can't, you've got to stay true to the going rate of the market in your area, okay? And your speed, think of it as an incentive to get yourself figured out and to get faster, okay? But the learning curve is hard. That's why practice on your own time is important.
Yeah.
And then, what was the next one? Carletta, clients don't realize that all balloon cutters are not priced the same. Exactly. However, when you get going, the only ones I ever upcharged for were, and at the time it wasn't so big of a gap, but now the reflex colors, the chromes, the reflex, those mirrored ones, they're costing a lot more now than they ever did. So how I would handle that is I would say, I would ask them what their color palette was. I would do the suggestion, and then I would give them a quote, and I wouldn't break out the different colors, because then they're like, well, why does it cost different? They don't even need to know that, okay? If they're dead set on knowing, well, does it change by colors? Then you can explain it to them. That has an extra dip, okay? So they put the latex through with a base color, then it goes through with the extra one, and so it's double the price. It's double the amount of work to make it. So you can explain it that way. But really, why open up a hornet's nest if you don't need to? Ask them what their color choices are first. Adjust your pricing accordingly and say, for that design in those colors, it would be this amount of money. And then if they, oh, that's more than my budget, you could say, well, we could change and get rid of the gold chrome colors. They are quite expensive. And we could go with this color palette and it would be this amount. But shoot for the stars first, because they might say, yeah, okay. And then if they start backing out, then you can say, well, if we don't have those reflex colors in there, it would reduce the price to this. Some people are going to balk at the color balk at the price no matter what. You have to get comfortable standing your ground, because all the different questions come in. If I pay you cash, can I not pay the taxes? Can I do, you send a quote out for $550. Well, can I pay you $400? No, I'm sorry, my prices are firm.
Can you use 20 less balloons? Will that
Yes.
drop the price?
Yes. I've done a garland before. I'll help you. No, I'm sorry, that doubles the price. Okay, like
If you want to help me, you get a teaching fee on top of that.
Yeah. Okay. So don't fall into that one. But it's sort of, you have to go and think about it. If they're going to buy something from Home Depot, a new snowblower at Home Depot, they don't negotiate price. All right. It is what it is. You can get a cheap. Oh, it's doing that thing.
Oh no.
Where sorry everyone. It's doing the.
On your end, that doesn't matter.
All right. Yeah. I guess that doesn't matter. I'm sorry. It's doing the. Randy will get it. They don't negotiate price. If you can't pay the $500 for the snowblower you want, you go for the next one down and get less amount. There, it stopped, Randy. So and if they try that, use that example. Do you have tips to scaling up in the business?
Yes, absolutely. Make your husband make all your rental backdrops.
Yeah. No, she means in sales. Yeah, rentals are where the money's at, really. Okay. When we got into the marquees, the letters and numbers, we really scaled up our business a lot. Randy made them all because he's a good guy. And that helped a tremendous amount to have those incorporated, because they would want just the rental. And I never just rented my numbers out without a balloon arrangement with it. Because think of it this way. If you rent your rentals out without balloons with it, unless you become a big rental company, that's a different thing. But as a small decor business, if you rent out, say, your number 40, and you only have one set of everything, okay, you rent out your number 40 for $150. Then the next day, an hour later, 5 minutes later, you get a request for the number 40, but with a huge, big balloon design with it, a wall behind it, another garland or something to go with it. You've lost out on that potential to make more money. So,
well, hold on. If you have a husband,
he would make multiples.
I would make another 40, and she would say, you have 3 days to make the next 40.
Yes, that is a luxury that I have. Not everyone has that. But you have to, we ended up with 3 40s, 2 50s.
No, 3 50s, 3 40s, 2 30s, and
and then in the letters we ended up with so many
4 2s.
Yeah, 4 2s for the 2022 prom year, and prom. We ended up with 2 sets of full lettering for prom. Those. So think about that. Think about what your policies are going to be. Are you going to rent them out without a balloon arrangement with it? Did that happen to me? Absolutely. More than once? Absolutely. More than 20 times? No, but a good enough amount that I made him build more. So,
hi, MB kids.
Hi.
And then I may have to put my hubby and father to work.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Use them.
Family is there to be used and profited from.
Yeah. Jerome Young, hi. Hello, nice to have you. Cray Cray, what are you talking about? We are a balloon teaching company. We are the Looney Ballooney Learning Centre. And we're just having a New Year's chat with whoever wants to chat with us. We're having a little a buffet of charcuterie items. But really, we're talking to a lot of people that follow us. We have a Facebook private group with almost 12,000 people in it now.
Yes.
But for those that don't know,
light up number marquee numbers.
Yeah.
Where it's the number 40, they're about 4 feet tall. Yeah.
So for people who don't know, Randy and I were previously living in Canada. We're now in Montenegro. I hold the 2023-24 title of Balloon Designer of the Year from Sempertex, which is a major balloon designer. And I am a Master Balloon Professional designation, again, by Sempertex. So that's my qualifications for what we're talking about. We've been in business for ourselves in one industry or another for 20 some odd years each. And so this is what we do now. We travel. We're digital nomads. Every 90 days, we have a new country that we go to. We went to Albania before Montenegro. And we're traveling the world teaching others how to balloon.
Sunnybug Event Decor.
Hi, Sunnybug. How are you?
Hi, Renee.
Yes, nice to have you on. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better.
Hi.
Yes, the OG Orangeling. I got banned. Okay. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, so I think it might be time.
Okay, so someone with the brilliant ideas.
I'm the idea girl. He's the executor of these crazy ideas. One thing in my balloon business that really made a difference when we started doing volume, okay? Meaning, more than a couple a week. And then when we got all the way up to doing 20 to 30 on a weekend, well, some in the summer, 20 on a Saturday was our big day. For me, a delivery schedule and planning was so vital. So what I have done is I have taken my little skeleton piece of crap that I was using that I just did on the fly, and I've spent some time perfecting is a strong word, working out the bugs, making it more user-friendly and easier to use. And so what I've done, it's just in Google Sheets. It is very easy to use, user-friendly. I don't want it to overcomplicate people's lives. And so what I have done now is created this spreadsheet format for you and a video to go with it to teach you how to use it. And that is our new product launch. So it's what are we calling it? The schedule and delivery
tracking
system. It's a mouthful.
Yes.
But anyways, it will keep you, your dates that you're booked. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No.
Your dates that you're booked, it's basically like a booking system. When we first started getting busy, it's doing that thing again.
I know, it'll stop.
When we first started getting really busy, I actually went out and ordered, at the hair salons back in the day, they would use those big books that have the appointments. I would have that to try and keep track of, we got to be here at this time and this and this and this. Well, this is the digital version of that. And it's specifically made to be very user-friendly. You don't have to be a computer whiz to do this, and it's on Google Sheets, so you don't need to have Microsoft for Excel to do it. So,
no, it stopped.
Oh no.
We're back up.
Oh, are we back working again? Can someone just really quickly say back? If you can see me, let me know. All good, Maureen says. Okay.
All good.
So this is, we are going to do a quick little thing today to give 3 lucky people one of these. After that, we're selling it seriously because I want it to be helpful. $5 to get the link and the video and everything on how to use it. And it's yours forever. You can fix it and change it to be what you want. It's not pretty. It's functional. Okay. It's not meant to be, it's not an app. It wasn't designed on a web platform. This is spreadsheets, but it's really easy to use, guys.
As the delivery guy, I had access to her spreadsheet on my phone. And when she was writing it down, I was constantly bugging her. She hated it.
Yes.
Our daughter hated it.
Where do I got to go? And we'd have to write out on sticky notes. Oh, you're going to this address now.
Yeah.
But it also lets you quick look while you're on the phone with a client or you're doing a prep call, at a glance look to see you have bookings on those days And then you just click and it takes you to another sheet for that day, and you can see what you've got. If you can fit something else in, you're all booked, all those sorts of things. So that's what we are doing. Like I said, it's $5 to buy it on our website. It's up and live now.
It's up and live now.
Up and live now, but we are going to do 3 lucky winners. Okay, so you have to be on the live, and then you have to send us a message on our Facebook Messenger. So go to your Facebook Messenger. This is the only way I could figure out how to do this so you're not divulging all your information out to the world, because this will go up for people to rewatch. Send me a direct message when I say go with your email address. The first 3 people for us to receive your email address in our Facebook Messenger direct messages, Looney Ballooney Learning Centre, we will share with you the direct, you'll get it for free. And it's a one-time purchase. It's not like you have to buy it every month or anything like that. It's a one and done. Okay, it's just a simple tool to help your business. Are we ready?
Sure. So
are you on the messages?
I'm on the messages. So
we can see if...
Yeah. So...
Okay, on your mark, get set, go. The first 3 people to send us their email address for me to send it to will win.
Where are we?
One of these. Sounds very helpful. I like to think it is. It was a game changer for me.
So Sherry's
in. And Maureen's in. We got one more spot, guys. Woo, this is fun.
Seeing you play it out live.
Yay! And Renee got it. All right. So there we go. It's all done. Those 3. After that, please go to our website. You can purchase it for the $5. While you're over there too, we also still have up our donations. If you've liked our lives that we've done on Facebook, if you've learned anything in the course of the year, we would really appreciate donations to help keep us going for this year and bringing you all the free information every week on our lives. So if you would like to do that, that's over there too. Feel free. Press the little button. We really appreciate it. We've had a couple of people just blow us away with their donations, and it really helps. The supplies, they get expensive over here. They're not easy to get. So it's costing us a lot more than what we thought it was going to be to get the balloons.
Don't worry about us.
Yes, we're doing it. It's just, we appreciate, I had a few people message and say, it's Christmas time. We want to send you guys a little something. How can we do it? That's how we decided to do it. But yay! So we've got Renee, Sherry, and Maureen all will get it free tomorrow in your inbox. It will be all there for you. And it has the video and how to use it. And of course, you can always message me if you have specific questions. So very happy. Dang, I'm a slow typer, Melanie. All right. But we will get those to you.
All right. So let's see if I can do this.
What are you trying to do?
I am trying to
put the link in.
Put the link.
He's going to put a link right in here maybe for you if he can figure it out. Tess, do you teach Canva? Yeah, to my mentees, I do. I love Canva. I use it all the time. As you guys know, my flyers, I make all those myself. We don't have a marketing team or anything like that. It's me and him doing it all. But I have become quite proficient at it. So if you have questions, or you could schedule a one-on-one with me, Maria, and I could teach you in that one-on-one how to do a lot of it. Absolutely, we can do that. Randy Remiss said hi. But yeah, so that's our big product drop that was I was teasing you with all week.
Yes. So I'm trying to drop that in the chat, but it doesn't want to go.
Oh no. We've got a lot of food to go through here.
We do.
But yeah, I love Canva. You have to have Canva Pro. The free one is not, it really, the Canva Pro is worth it for what you can get out of it for your marketing. Would be really great. Love Canva. My goal this year is to actually hit buttons and see what everything actually does. I love that, Susan. Absolutely. It is Susan, right? I am assuming it's Susan. But yes, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it is a really good tool. Should I do a webinar on Canva? Would anyone want that?
I don't know.
Like I said, or you can schedule a one-on-one. Yes, Susan. Okay, I thought so.
So I can't put it up there. So if you go to Looney Ballooney Learning Centre.com, you can get it.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
100%.
So
Crystal Webb's on. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Nice to have you on.
Everyone loves how she teaches, don't they?
What are you doing?
I'm boosting up your ego, babes.
My teaching is by trial and error. I think everyone likes to see me mess up. Makes everyone feel better about it.
Well, everybody
use Canva Pro. It's so good. I do, like when I do the webinars and I give you all notes and stuff on how to do things, they're made all in Canva Pro.
Yeah, I even know how to do Canva. I had to do it for all the
my favorite couple. Right back at you. We love all you guys. We also, I have had the hardest time the last little bit not having the lives every week. I've been so lonely. What?
Can they still purchase some of your online training?
Yeah. Nice. STEM kids. Who are you? What is your real name? Well, not that that's not your real name, but you know, the balloon hug.
Yeah.
I loved that. I was one of the first ones to come out with a
crescent.
I called it a crescent at the time. But
she came up with this idea and goes, I have this great idea. And she built it. We put up a picture of it, and in one of the sold like this.
No, it didn't sell. When we started the Learning Center, but I'm talking back in 2020 during COVID.
Yeah, I mean our local delivery.
It sold locally like crazy. But I put it up in one of the balloon groups that I had done it, and they asked me then to do a video on it, and I did a video, and everyone loved it.
Yeah, and
back in the early days,
she did that, stuck it up on our local Facebook delivery page, and it sold like hotcakes. And then other balloon groups seen it, and they wanted to learn how to do it.
Yeah, it was sort of the first long version videos out there teaching people how to do I called it a crescent, but balloon hug. Susan, how many jobs do you have booked for January? Are you always busy? Well, we're not doing local delivery anymore. We're just doing the teaching. But I'll tell you, October, it starts to slow. November is Deadsville. December, you get some corporate Christmas parties, a few things here and there, relatively slow. January, the first few weeks is slow, and then it starts to pick up again. Okay. I would average, I think in January, sales-wise, in and around 18 to 22,000 in the month. As a slower month. My busier months, I was doing 25 to 30 in the summers. We rocked it out. We were a volume provider in our area, just outside of Toronto, Ontario, Canada is where we were doing that. And like I said, it was Randy likes to tell the story about the 8 in one day of the. So in addition to a bunch of other marquees, garlands going out, I had Randy early on design, because none of the venues in my area would allow you to put a garland on the wall. It was just a non-starter.
They had too many other people putting stuff on their wall
and damaging.
Destroyed their walls.
So I had him make me a freestanding garland frame. So a base, and it came up 6 feet, EMT pole, bent, and came across 6 feet. And we could fit it in the van in one go. Fully made up, he could fit it in the van. And one Saturday, this is our max out Saturday, we did 8 of those in one day, in addition to a lot of other things. That was, I think, a 22, 23 delivery day.
Yeah, and I delivered all these freestanding garlands on my own. I could put the whole thing in the van.
He put 3 in at a time. He could do 3, he'd put 1 in, go to deliver it, and he could take it out by himself. You know, he'd go up to the door, hi, where do you want it? Because a lot of times it was home delivery. And where do you want it to go? And
we'd love it in the basement. Say what?
Those are fun days. And he could hold it by the base and maneuver it through the house set it in place, and be out in under 5 minutes. Okay. So it was the biggest amount of time was driving to wherever it was going. So those were our big, big days. I loved those days. 3 a.m. start times, right?
Oh, God.
How many of those did we do? Lot of time. Just purchased the schedule and delay. Yay! Thanks, Carletta. I appreciate that.
On your thanks for purchasing, there's a special thing. You click on the link right there, and then it'll take you to Google Sheets, and then you can press copy.
Yep.
If you have any problems, you know where to get us, Carletta.
When you hit the copy, it's going to download it to your system, and that's the one you work from, okay? You can't re-download it multiple times. So if for whatever reason you completely mess it up, because I have not put any locked frames on it, just let me know and we'll send you the link again, okay? You know us, we're not gatekeepers for that kind of thing. We're here to help you. So, but yeah, so Susan, we have done a lot, but don't get discouraged in the bad months, okay? Those bad months are used for organization, accounting, getting your training up to speed, and planning, okay? I always, in December, once things quieted down around the 17th of the month, I would start planning for I had sessions throughout the year, but that was when I really went at it. So budget for that financially. If this is a business, you have to not go, oh, it's summertime and I just made $35,000 in a month, woohoo, and go hog wild and spend it all. That needs to go in a savings account for November when you only do, $15,000. And I'm not saying that's, for a lot of people, 15,000 is fantastic. I'm saying it can go down that much. Okay.
Yeah. Also, you have to depend, our friends out of Florida, a lot of stuff that they do a lot more stuff in the wintertime because it's cooler.
It's cooler outside, right? So what my norm was for crappy months may not be in your area, right? So you have to, you have to think about those things that are for your area.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I say network. Okay. Find yourself a women in business group or business owners in your area group, the Chamber of Commerce. They're the ones to ask when are the busier months in the area. You might have a tourist boom in April, right? Down Myrtle Beach area for spring break. You might be off your feet on those times, where in others it's Deadsville, okay? So find out what the busy times are in your area.
Yeah, but traditionally, between Christmas and New Year's and a little bit after and before, it's always going to be dead because everyone is so concerned with buying gifts for their family and family members. The thing that you might get, and Maureen got this, Christmas or birthdays after Christmas.
Yeah, or anniversaries, or she did a bridal shower, which turned out fabulous. All these things, or if you have any nurses in your life, you never say the Q word. You never say it's quiet, because then you get really busy. I know early in December, Maureen's like, oh man, I don't have very many bookings for the month. The next week I talked to her on our weekly mentorship calls. She's like, well, the floodgates open. Now I've got, on the 26th and the 28th. And she just started getting lots of inquiries. So, I guess the thing is don't panic when that happens. It's not about you or your skill level, because your skill level is the same as when it was busy, if not better, right? It's the economy and the busy, slow times in people's personal life. You'll find the first week that the kids go back to school, 2 weeks before the kids go back to school and 2 weeks after, Deadsville. Because the moms are so over, or the dads, okay, the parents looking after the kids are so done, right? And they're worried about getting the kids back into school. And those first 2 weeks are chaos. Any of us that have had kids know this to be true, that they can't even breathe. So they're not booking parties for that time of year. So that's the time maybe you take a week off to go on vacation. Okay, take some time off for yourself, or catch up on your bookkeeping, or learn a new design. That's what you have to fill those times with. Not stress that the money isn't rolling in, because it will.
Poor Sandra.
Yeah, I
getting
know
hacked.
Sandra got hacked, and that really killed for the longest time, right? I think it was 3-4 weeks we couldn't find you. That was awful. Michelle Kimball, hi Michelle, how are you? Happy New Year to you as well. Glad to have you on with us. You did miss the giveaway though. I'm very sorry. That did happen, and we had our 3 lucky winners.
Yes.
What it was is I have come up with, or I've revamped what I used to work with as a scheduling and delivery system, tracking system on Google Sheets. It's for sale for $5 on our website if you're interested in that. The donations are still there. I talked about that.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're just having a good old time sitting here. Randy made candied almonds.
Yeah,
One of my favorite snacks.
These are raw almonds, and they got honey and brown sugar and a little salt on them, and we roast them, and yeah.
They're so good. Addictive. But yeah, so we're just hanging out. I'm glad you found us though, Michelle. That's amazing. Glad to have you on. What's that?
It's Crown.
Oh,
I don't know.
we're just trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing. I kind of like it better than Facebook, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's nice.
I know. But we'll still be on Facebook unless at some time in the future I decide that I like this format better. Then we might change our weeklies to YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, we do love our Facebook Lives and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I can always edit this from our YouTube Lives
And put them over.
connect the link and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how many people
3 months, she said. See?
Yeah.
I knew it was a large chunk of time. That's even worse. 3 months. My God.
So how many people are going to invest in their business by doing a website?
Yes. If you need a website, Randy's your
We
guy
can help
for it.
you with that.
Much more cost effective than going to a web designer. You are stealing this.
No, I'm not. You parked that in front of me, and I want to eat it with the spoon. I know it sounds bad, but it's delicious. Oh my God, the cinnamon and dried fruits.
And the honey and the sour cream. Oh my God.
I told you.
Sorry, I know it's rude we're eating in front of you, but. Awesome. Thank you, Tracy. Glad you could stop in, and nice to get to meet you. Check out our Facebook for our schedule of lives that we do over there. Those are tutorials where I actually teach balloon techniques.
Yep. But you can also find our previous lives on our YouTube channel.
Yep. Yep. But on the weekly ones, if you check in, it's like this. You can ask questions, and I address everything there
Yep.
as I'm teaching. And we have a lot of fun. Apparently, I can't talk and eat at the same time without choking. But nice to have you on, Tracy. I'm glad you were able to stop by.
And
Today
I'm glad you found us on YouTube.
Yeah. Some of our other regulars didn't make it on today. Like, I'm shocked Danny isn't here.
I thought she was.
Is Danny? Danny, are you on?
We're family.
How much are you using AI for designs, color matching, business side, social media?
Photo edits, none.
Well, yeah, photo edits, none. I do all that myself. It's more for the write-ups on our post, or if I have dyslexia.
And I put words together wrongly, even while talking.
So for grammar, for writing up the blurbs that go with our flyers and everything, we use AI for that, but that's about it.
Most the things that we come up with that I run it through AI is just to make sure my grammar works out and it sounds
Well, and it plays
gooder.
Yeah. It also plays to the algorithms when you do that. The AI knows what Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, for that matter, all want to hear. And so we will use their prompts for stuff like that. But that's it. I don't use it for designing mock-ups or anything like that. Those
Color matching is all in here because she does do color theory.
I do a color theory. Yeah, I can see it and I know what looks good and what doesn't look good. And sometimes I don't agree with what they, and I don't like how fake it looks. Like I can pick an AI photo out a mile away. So when I see people out there using it to correct their photos and stuff, I'm like, ugh, that's unfortunate. I would rather see a mistake than to see that they've used AI, because then I don't know how true the original photo was to what they're putting out. So I do not use that. I do not subscribe to that at all. I'm a purist when it comes to that sort of thing, but we do use it for that. And I have an AI assistant, so an admin assistant that keeps me on track. Again, I have dyslexia, I have ADHD, and I'm sure there's some autism thrown in there somewhere. And I have a really hard time keeping myself on task. So I have created a ChatGPT AI assistant that helps me with, hourly check-ins. Hey, Tess, did you get this done? You said you needed to have it done, So I do use, it's my little buddy.
Yeah, but it's just a tool to help things that are in your brain to move forward.
Yeah. We use it as a tool, not really as a designer at all.
Yeah.
But it is really interesting to see what is there. But I don't know, AI scares the crap out of me sometimes.
It's all it is it's basically a language module that just predicts what people are going to say. So you have to give it the correct prompts and cues to be able to actually use it correctly. And any of their artwork that they do is actually going to have a lot of flaws in it, because they cannot, there's no rationalization behind the AI. It is just logic, ones and zeros, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't scare me. I can even pick out AI videos because of how the backdrop is or how things work.
But
it's not that hard.
I think for me, it's more based on, like, I have senior parents, right? My mom's 80, my dad's 87, and my mom loves our tablet. And she gets on there and she's like, my given name is Teresa. My parents call me Teresa. I saw this thing online and I don't know if it's real or not. And it's so not. It's so not. And I'm like, Mom, you can't believe everything you see on there. So I think I worry for those that can't decipher what is and what isn't, for believability and that sort of thing. I think I can get carried away.
My grandmother loved the Inquirer.
Yeah, right?
Which was all fake news and all,
But
Bigfoot had an alien baby, and it's like...
But that they knew, for the most part. They knew. I don't know. This is too close to being real, right? That it does. It scares me a little bit for those that can't rational out what is good and what is not. Mel said for us to munch up. That fig jam, goat cheese with fig jam.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
I have some dried figs, but they're fresh from the market. I should do that with.
Randy sounds gooder.
I love all the ACIs. As a software developer, I believe it's an untapped resource, but as Randy said, the power is in promoting improper application. Absolutely. Yeah. So we have done our homework on that sort of thing. Randy has done his homework on that sort of thing. And we've talked to a few other IT people out there, software developers and stuff, about what we should be using it for and everything. And,
Oh my God. If I had this when I was doing construction and could literally run my foundation through it and put in the numbers, I could have had hours left to go spearfishing in Hawaii instead of looking at blueprints and pricing them out.
Yeah.
I could have ran them through an AI module just to be able to get me close, and then I would do all the rest and figure out all the rest in my head, looking at the land, the plot, and
Melanie, I agree. Melanie uses it to get rid of backgrounds. Absolutely. And Canva does a great job on that.
Yeah.
I do that 100%. Like even my stupid little headshots of me, right? That I have trying to look all professional. Y'all must be tired of seeing them.
All professional and stuff.
I do the same thing. You get rid of it to make you look like you're floating in the flyer and all that sort of stuff. But your product as well. Just be careful. Sometimes it cuts off a balloon here and there, or it's more blurry. But yeah, absolutely. It can be an amazing tool. Just don't let it run your whole business for you.
Oh, Sandra, I could definitely help you with that.
Oh.
With our website. Your nephew got you help on GoDaddy.
Yeah. Yeah. So Randy does websites for $350 US, start to finish, and then we offer $20 a month hosting. Mm-hmm. So it's way cheaper than the average things out there. They're not e-commerce sites; they're informational sites only, and then they're 5 pages. You know, your about page and your gallery, and all those different things. Contact me.
We can make it bigger.
And they look great.
Bigger if you want. If you want to add more, I can help you go through it and teach you how to do it. And it's all done on WordPress, which makes it super easy. And I teach you how to do it.
That $350 involved also. So there's the initial call to talk about everything, and then includes this is how, like, 2-hour phone call, video call. This is how you use it. This is how you get access to it. This is how you change things. So it's a hell of a deal. So if you are thinking about doing that,
and I can help you if you want to change up your GoDaddy. GoDaddy has some predatory things, especially with buying domain names. You can buy it for a penny the first year, but then they'll upcharge you
big time,
continuous years, and it's a fact. It's a predatory scheme to get you to buy off of GoDaddy. That's how they started it, and then they upcharge you to where. So we charge a flat rate of you buy it for $25, and every year it's $25 to renew it.
Yeah.
There's no extra charges on your domain name.
But if you've already paid for the year with GoDaddy, he can get it redirected and through our hosting.
Yeah, so I can have you redirect your site to our hosting platform because I've bought through GoDaddy, and then I've taken our domain names from GoDaddy and placed them in our hosting area.
Yeah. So and he does a lot of designers out there. He's done quite a few of them now. And it's nice to have them all in one area, and he specializes, so he knows what it should be. He has me standing over him going, that's not supposed to look like that.
Yeah, I have her do
a look through
and change it to this, do this.
Those colors don't work.
Those colors don't work. That doesn't work. And so
have a softer pink, like we work on that together. So, but it's something to think about for sure.
Yeah.
If you're interested. What time is it? How are we doing on time?
No clue.
Yeah, well, you're the one with the active phone.
Am I?
Can you hit them out?
Not really. This is like the third one I dropped. It's
we're past our time already.
No,
that's only 1 hour.
It's only 1 hour.
Oh, well, we're good. We got lots of time. Bring on your questions. What do you got?
Yeah. Also, are you thinking about the new year having a mentor? Yeah, I know I'm selling. This is what I do because she doesn't like to sell herself.
I hate it.
And then she sells me, I sell her.
Yeah, social media audits. If you're not happy with how your social media is performing, have Randy go through it. He knows how to get you hit and higher on your search engine optimization and what you can do to help get you more views on your contents and everything.
Because that's a thing. Algorithms are a thing, and constantly posting. This is how we hit so many people, and our groups have grown organically. This is what I use AI for too, is to run certain things through it and have it do statistical analysis of certain words and groupings and stuff like that. But I can go in the backdoor area of all your stuff so long as you give me access. And I can do an audit and help clean it up and help people
see what, certain photos might be shadow banning your account. You have to know.
Drinking in the US.
Yep.
Anything on Facebook and you put pictures up of alcoholic bottles or something that looks alcoholic or
champagne,
they restrict the flow of stuff. Certain words they'll even restrict the flow of.
Yeah.
Using alcoholic words, using drug paraphernalia and stuff like that.
Oh, it means top fans.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Number one, number two.
I'm sorry,
documents.
we're figuring things. I am figuring things out. But yeah, so we have a lot of those things. My
got it.
mentors, I definitely, that's the thing that I want to grow this year. I have openings for 3. Sorry, excuse me. Mentorship program. That if you are looking for someone, what that consists of is weekly calls with me, and first we start off with a big long call and figure out where you want to go, what you want to do, and then we go from there with me creating weekly assignments for you to complete, and then we come back the next week, we talk about it, and make sure you get a really good video or a picture of it, and then we go on to the next one. We work towards goals together, and then eventually we graduate you out. But it's a really good, I know Maureen is on here. Shanna Davis is here. Hi. Took me a minute to figure out who that was. But yeah, what was I saying? Maureen uses it. Okay, I've got these orders coming up this week. This is what I'm going to do. What do you think? How should I do this? You know, and we'll work out the kinks. And then, and the other thing is I am 24/7, with the exception of me sleeping at night, here for you. You can message me whenever. I'm at a...
And sometimes the sleeping at night is touch and go because, you know, things go on in here.
Yeah. So I've been known to, in the middle of the night, message going, you know, I need to get this out. But yeah, and so it can be, I'm at the venue and this isn't sticking. What should I do? Or, you know, any number of questions. So I am your phone a friend as a mentor. You can call on me anytime and I will be there for you. And it's a monthly subscription that you can cancel whenever you feel you're done. See, Maureen. Thank you, hon. Maureen has grown exponentially. She has taken off. I'm like a proud parent here. She has just done astronomical things. And to see her grow like this is truly, truly amazing.
And we do have videos that
I
are
offered
available
New Year's Eve
for
balloons
you.
again this year. I was working on them for 2 days. My boyfriend is now running my business with me, so that helped having more hands. We did a pop balloon and a balloon drop. All right, Michelle, good for you.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Doing it as a team. I know Maureen and Chops, her husband James, they do it together as well. It really makes a difference because, one, if you're like me and accountability is not your friend, we keep each other on target, but having 2 people at the setups, night and day difference. And
So long as I know my place.
what is that supposed to mean?
No, you can't talk to these people. Just stand over there and shut up.
I don't do that to you. I don't. But
You have done every now and again because these people were sensitive.
some people you just can't joke with, right? Some people are very...
And I'm an acquired taste.
I will never be done. You will, Renee. You will. We're going to. That's for the new year. Now that you're feeling better, we missed our call last week. Renee is also a mentee, doing well, but she's had some setbacks. So now for 2026, we are going to hit it full force, aren't we? Going to get that portfolio grown.
Taxes
Taxes are an awful thing, and she had surgery, so there was a lot of things that inhibited us there. Awesome knows when to walk away. Right? Yeah. When we're jokey kind of people and we like to have fun. And so we'll crack a joke. And when you get like the dead face, I give him the look like, ooh, okay, so no more of that. Zip it. And that's what he's talking about. I don't ever tell you to shut up or anything like that.
No, your eyes do.
Because some people you just can't play with. You can't talk until the work is done. Yeah. Well, okay. We eventually evolved into, I would talk to them as Randy unloaded the van. I would talk to them. I would do the schmoozy thing because they want to get to meet you. A lot of times we talk online. And so I would be like, hi, I'm Tess. We're here with your balloons. And, you know, where do you want it? What's going to be best? Because they never know. Always book an extra 10 minutes for them to figure out where they want their stuff.
Oh my God, these people.
Even when I would find out ahead of time, I'd be like, okay, where do you want to put this? They're like, okay, in that back corner. And I had been to all the venues so many times. I'm like, okay, I know it well. We'll put it there. We get there. You know what? I was thinking maybe not. What do you think about it going over here? And I'd be like, So I would do all that schmoozing, and he would bring everything in, and then we would set it up, and then it would be no talking anymore as we put everything together. And then it would be, oh, I love how this turned out. What do you think? Always compliment your own work first. Pro tip. Okay, because if you're like, oh, I hope she likes it, and you've got the worried face, they pick up on that. So if you go, oh my God, this color scheme you chose is amazing. I love how it turned out. They feed off of that, and then they're gushing over your work.
Complete and utter compliment sandwich. Compliment your work, compliment them on their choices, and then compliment your work again. It's all compliments.
Yeah. You get them every time.
And Mel, she takes her husband with her, so he can do all the BSing with the people and keeps them out of your way.
Maureen, her husband James, he does all the BSing too, but she needs his help, so she has to drag him away all the time. He's a chatterbox.
I carry the heavy objects.
Yeah, he's the gopher. And I do the schmoozing in the face of the business and all that other stuff. But it was a little different because I won that award, right? And all my community was with me through all that.
Yeah, and I got the newspapers to come in.
He got the newspaper, like I was in the press and everything. Like it was weird. Nice, but weird. I had like 15 minutes of celebrity that we were like, can we take a picture with you? And that sort of stuff. So it was that, but exactly.
Carletta has her husband helping her too. But I remember you were with us when doing the distorted flowers, and your husband said that kind of looks easy. Did you ever have him make that one?
That's right. Good memory. That was her, right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. When they have opinions, right, Maureen? And Maureen was about James. He was on that last one. Oh, you need some here. It's too much white. You need some gold over here. And she's like, I'm not done yet. He would do the same thing. And you just want to wring their little necks.
I have done the same thing.
He has. There's a hole there. There's going to be a hole somewhere else, too. But yeah, we love our men that help us, but zippers required. My husband helps putting together, and absolutely. I know your husband promotes you a lot, Renee. I love that. Things go so much smoother with us working on everything together now. We got matching hoodies for Christmas with our business logo on it. Yay! That's amazing. That professional look, man, it does take you to the next level. Plus, it stops, like, if you're in a restaurant setting up and you got a shirt with big old balloons on the back of it, not always, but most of the time, it will stop the people going, hey, I'm here for such and such a reservation, because they think you work there. Because I always wore my apron, right? So I guess maybe that didn't help. But I'm like, oh, I'm just setting up the balloons. I don't work here. Oh, okay.
Or the cake guy comes in, hey, I have your cake. And I'm going, I have their balloons. I don't know where the cake goes.
Yeah, that happens a lot. He tried and realized it wasn't easy. All right, good, yes. Sounds familiar. Yes, we can all sort of identify with all these
We things. Have great ideas, and we just need to get them out as husbands. And then you ladies want to shove it back in our mouths.
Home Depot all the time. Yes. The chatting instead of working. Oh, it doesn't help your daughter works there, right? He's probably talking to her too. And poor Maureen's trying to get this huge, almost 20-foot arch up by yourself. I'd wring your neck. There would be a very stern conversation on the way home in the van. You left me there all by myself.
See, in Home Depot,
he'd be pushing buttons.
I'd be pushing all the buttons, testing all the drills. They hated when I went into like Walmart or Home Depot or any place with buttons and drills and test this out.
Our daughter especially.
Well, I made it a point to press her buttons. I'm a good dad.
Hard to believe, us being such vocal people, our daughter is very shy in front of people. On her own, you can't get her to shut up, but in front of new people, she's very introverted. And Randy would go around, even in like Walmart, he'd be playing with the balls and the big ball bin. She was so tiny. He picked her up and threw her in the ball bin.
No, threw her in mortified. With the teddy bears.
The teddy bears.
Costco.
Yeah. She was mortified. She's 5'2", 120 pounds. He just went and threw her in.
It was awesome.
I don't think she ever forgave you for that one.
I'm good with that.
But anyways, the customers think I worked out, right? Yeah. Well, you're there often enough.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about family versus clients. Who supports you more?
Clients.
I have a lot of people that say, I can't get my kids to, or my family to promote me. How do I do that? And don't. If they haven't yet, they're not going to. Work on your clients, getting them to ask for reviews, that sort of things. They mean a lot to the algorithm on your Google and Facebook reviews. They mean a lot. So don't be afraid to ask for them. At this time of year, you could write up an email and send it out to everybody. Planning for the new year and wanted to say thank you to all my clients from last year. If you don't mind, if you were happy with our work, please leave me a review. It would mean so much. Send it out because they will boost you up in the Google searches like you would not believe.
It's Shannon from Salt Lake.
Yes. I had that conversation also. I turned to him and told him to stop micromanaging me or I'm going to lose my... We've all had a conversation. I tell my husband that I'm the designer and you're the helper, preferably the silent helper. See, it's not just me. I have to rent a U-Haul. I usually need a second person. I have a 20-year-old. Yes. Yes, the kids wrangled them in. My daughter worked for us for 2.5 years. She was my office manager. She did all the conversations with the clients. She was also a great designer in her own regards.
But also when we got so many crescents that she had to do over and over again,
the balloon hug.
Tess would just pass off the balloon hugs.
I got tired of it. Like when you're doing that volume, right? Those dollars come with that volume. And on your 12th balloon hug of the week, you're like, oh my God, if I do another one of these, I'm going to... So the ones I didn't like doing anymore, I would pass off to the daughter. She was great at reproduction work. She is not 100% creative with, I have an idea for this, I'm going to make this. That's not really her forte. But you show her a design and she can copy it, not a problem. Mm-hmm. Right? So she was quite helpful, especially when I went into the hospital for my gallbladder. That was a story.
And she almost wanted to kill you, period.
Yeah, I wouldn't have needed the surgery if she had got a hold of me. We were completely booked for graduation in June of 2023. And it completely booked, even a little overbooked, because I'm like, it's the three of us, and I had a helper and, that I was paying a little part-timer. And I'm like, we're good, we're solid. And I got incredibly sick. My gallbladder was actually necrotic when they finally took it out. I had to go to the hospital. There was just no way I could even function. And I was in the hospital for 5 days and 6 weeks recovery after that. And it was grad season. June 14th was my surgery, and June 20th to 24th was graduation season. These two and the helper, also named Jessie, our daughter Jessie and our helper Jessie, pulled it off really great. I went back to work on 3 or 4 days rest, but very slow. I could not do what I needed to do. And then after the graduation, I
I was so proud of myself. I did not pick on our daughter the whole time.
Because she would have myrtleized you. She was running the admin 100% and designing everything. And we did a large total of our volume graduation. Graduation season will always be your busiest season. Okay, I don't care where you are. It is the busiest season for ballooning. And it was not good. They were getting 2 or 3 hours sleep at night. I felt really bad. But your body, I had signs earlier on that it was going down.
But we also get the guilt trip. No one visited me when I was in the hospital. You left us.
I do. I'll be like, Oh, I never had the 5 days I was there. No one came to see me in the hospital ever because they were running literally. I felt really horrible. The timing could not have been worse. But that is something that's what do you call that? Not the moral of the story, but something to think about in your own regards. What happens if you have bookings?
What's your plan B?
What's your plan B?
We did a whole podcast on that.
Yeah, what's your plan B? Because if that was you and you went down, you had to have emergency surgery, who would run your business? Who would do your designs? You would be, if you don't have a plan B, you need to get one.
We just saw Song Sung Blue. Song Sung Blue.
I like that song. Is that a new movie? I'm so out of touch with that kind of thing. Oh, it is with the guy from Logan. What's his name? Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine. Yeah, that guy. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, what's his name? Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah. But Sandra, here's a question. My clients write reviews, but Google is not posting them. Do you have a Google business profile?
Yeah. Randy might have to help you get that set up. He's had to do that for quite a few people.
Yeah, and what can you allow people to write reviews?
Have you
even a thing? What's your business name? Do you have a Facebook business profile? I know you have a website because I've seen it.
I think she's probably on Google, not ticked the box to allow for reviews.
Yes, or sometimes you need to set up your Google business profile and put it all up, and then also there are different criteria and stuff like that.
You can book a one-on call with this guy too, not just me, on our website. He has a book one-on-one with Tess, but you can use the same thing and just say, I need Randy.
Yeah.
And that's fine too.
My sons are great with hardware.
It's good.
Yes.
You need that,
and
100%.
Picking up heavy stuff because...
Hugh Jackman, that's it.
Hugh Jackman, yeah.
Thank you. Is that what you're talking about, Sandra? Shanna. Sorry.
Sandra asked me about that.
Yeah.
And
Song Sung Blue, that's what we were talking about. Hugh Jackman. Yes. And Kate Hudson. How was it? Was it good? I've seen a couple quick little quips on it.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Message us in Facebook and give us your business name, and I'll do a small deep dive on it.
Oh. See what you can find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it's the littlest thing.
Yeah, it's location and there's all
sorts of weird things. I get so frustrated with tech, to be very honest with you. I can do the sheets, no problem, writing equations, no problem, all that sort of stuff. But like the patience to sit and...
I read the Encyclopedia Britannica because
front to back.
I grew up in the middle of
He had
nowhere.
really no TV.
We had 3 channels, and only if I went outside with the pipe wrench and turned the antenna in a certain direction, and it was raining.
But Randy sees it as a challenge, and any challenge must be accepted. So he has to figure out what's going on with it. That's amazing, Michelle.
Yeah.
Isn't that a nice feeling when you feel legit? Like you're a real business and, it's a thing? That's amazing. Those reviews help so much to get you boosted up. So then try and Google your business and see where you're coming up. Like Google balloons near me and see how far you come up. That's what you got to work with.
But you can't Google it from your...
computer. Your IP.
No, your IP, your Google profile. So if you have a different Google email, you can put it in a different browser to check the location and then,
Yeah, to see where you really come up from. Or have a friend do it. Your kids from their house, have them do it and see where you rank in the listings. Because that's what we came up, anything with the word balloon in our, geographical area, we always hit number 1. Randy was really good at getting that to go.
Yeah. Half-inch EMT conduit for the bigger ones. So it was 1/2 inch EMT. You can go to the electrical supply stores and get it for cheaper, but you can also than Home Depot, but you can also buy it from Home Depot.
And then you get a bender. If you want to do the inverted L freestanding garland, then you just have a bender and bend it 90 degrees.
But an electrical supply place will sell it to you, and you don't need a electrical pipe cutter. You can just get a copper pipe cutter that you spin by hand, and you can cut all the pipes that you need to.
So Sandra says she has 6 reviews that have been posted, but many more that haven't. That's weird.
They might be going to the wrong business, because sometimes that happens. Or you should be able to, if it's verified and stuff like that, you should be able to send the customers who want to leave you a Google review a link to your Google review, because sometimes they might be getting the wrong business, because so many businesses are named similar things.
I had that once.
Yeah. Looney Ballooney, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. We used to get phone calls for Ohio Looney Ballooney.
Oh, Looney Ballooney, Scotland. We got a message for...
Crystal, on our website, it's listed on there. She wants the tracker.
Yeah, it's the... Hold on.
We'll be putting a flyer up tomorrow, but if you want it tonight, I got to put the old man glasses on.
Thanks.
Has anyone used Wix to power their website? Yes. My old one was my e-commerce. Well, it wasn't really an e-commerce.
No,
it was informational. My local delivery website was Wix. Pros and cons. It was very expensive. Very, very expensive. I had a lot of problem with the messaging when your contact us. It went through the Wix message server. I had a lot go missing. So that was very frustrating. I had tickets in with them that would never get resolved. Functionally, other than that, it was okay. A little more complicated than what Randy's got us on now. But all in all, okay. But for what you pay for it, I don't think it's worth it, to be very honest. But it's safe. It's secure.
Yeah, so if you go to our website, you can look up Looney Ballooney Scheduling and Delivery Tracking System.
And it'll take you right to it.
Yeah.
And it's an instant download that you just have to, once you go buy now.
And then you hit the buy now, you pay for it, and then you'll get a thank you for your purchase. And underneath the thank you is a special information where you click on the link. It takes you to the Google Sheet area, and it'll say, do you want to make a copy of this? And you click make a copy. It's down on this side.
Yeah. She says, okay, thanks.
Left side.
My husband has offered to make me some for me instead of using lampstands. Yes, I never ever used a lampstand because I didn't find that they were secure enough. Randy did our own bases. We had 2 sizes of base, a 1x1 and a 2x2, and they were plywood.
Yeah, it was 3/4 inch plywood with 4 floor flanges that you can buy from
the metal.
Floor flanges are the black cast iron metal that you can get off of Amazon, very inexpensive, with 3/4 inch
Posts
that were I always got either 6 to 8 inches, and then the 1/2 inch EMT slides into it. You might have to get a metal rasp that helps file down the end of the one pipe if you buy it from Amazon, because they're just decorative furniture pipes where you can make shelves and stuff like that.
There's Danny.
And then you, hi Danny. And then you take the metal rasp and you can file that down, and then
The EMT goes in.
EMT, put some duct tape around it.
The cheap dollar store duct tape is the best.
Yeah, duct tape or the cheaper grade duct tape. Don't get Gorilla Tape. It's not worth it. It actually doesn't hold it as well.
and it's so thick and chunky, it's hard to get a nice tight wrap on it.
Yeah.
We found that out the hard way.
Yeah, just use the thinner duct tape.
The thin, cheap stuff from Dollarama, Dollar Tree, whatever you get, wherever you get it. It works the best.
Yeah.
Good alternative to Wix.
Hi.
The one Randy does. It's cheap.
Because you get me. So we go through it. I help create it. I give it back to you. And then
Well, I think she's already got it, right? You're looking to transfer the existing website to a new server? Or you want to totally recreate your website? That is the question. We had a scammer in there. Or not a scammer, but it was bad.
Was it?
I got rid of it. I'll tell you about it later. I'm not going to say it on here. It was awful. But yeah. Hi, Danny. Nice to have you here. Happy New Year, hun.
Yeah.
Randy did Danny's website.
And I help her anytime that she needs it. Have you started using your laptop more? That was your homework.
Yeah. Yeah, the lampstands are not worth it. He would build me a pole that would last forever for cheaper than what those lampstands were.
And I could change out the half-inch conduit to make it any size. And I had the Klein tool. It's a half-inch bender. And we can make those sprays or
semicircles.
The pores.
The champagne pours. You know, the champagne
pours.
Bottle with the pour down it. Or I had two of them bent this way for, the offside arch, right? Like an altar, right? Where one's higher and one's lower. He made that for me. I didn't have to buy it.
Also with all the EMT, there's different connectors that you can use. So if you need to make a pole, never throw your pieces and parts away. No. If you needed to make a pole that's 6'6", but you have one pole that's 5 foot and another pole that's 2 foot, all you have to do is cut that 6 inches off and you got a 6'6", and you can find an inline connector and connect it all. Use electrical tape to wrap around the connector so your balloons don't snag on it. And bam, you're out the door. Simple, easy. We had pieces of half-inch EMT laying all over the place. And then I started making our freestanding garlands, and I made a couple for people to where it's actually, when you're a mentee, you get access to the videos, and I have some tutorials on the proper pieces and parts to make all your own hardware.
Framing hardware.
Framing hardware and stuff like that. I can help you if you want to make circles. I used to make the big 6 foot tall numbers too, out of half-inch EMT instead of using the 1/4 inch aluminum rod, which was flimsy.
It was awful. Danny says she hasn't done her laptop homework. She was on the holidays.
Well, yeah, it's the holidays.
Auntie's still cooking. They're waiting for brunch. Shanna says she can design her own. She just doesn't have one right now. She has time, and my son has a tech background. He can help me with one.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that works out really great. But yeah, the lampstands. They, in my opinion, they were a bit of a waste of money.
Yeah,
I preferred the sturdy.
Even the drape backdrops, we made our own. I made stands for that. The
shimmer wall frames and everything.
Yeah.
What you would call pipe and drape, we made our own because it was cheaper, and I liked because I could change out the stand bases. We had them painted white and painted black. So depending on the color scheme, I could match the bases. So, and having that wide, we did a lot of work outside. And if you have those little lampstands outside, even with a sand weight or whatever on there, they're still very tippy.
Yeah.
So I liked the wider.
And then we got the sandbags that you would get for photo backdrops.
Yeah.
They
would lay them out
flat. I'd lay them out flat. Have like, I keep 4 or 5 of them in the van just in case I forgot. And I used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
So I just kept them in the van. But honestly, making your own with 3/4 inch plywood, sanding it down, painting them. And if you definitely need to color coat and match, you could buy the little things of paint from
the
Bear
samples.
to color match, paint that over it, and
Simple.
acrylic paint sticks to acrylic paint
Really quickly.
So you just paint on top of it. If you had to do anything like, you couldn't paint, the best one would be to use the white, and then you just roll on maybe 2 coats of the other color.
If you needed it, but
Yeah.
typically the white or the black was all you really needed.
Yeah.
But
then if you needed to turn it back into white, you take off your floor flange, you sand down the whole thing, you put another coat of paint on it, boom,
easy.
Bob's your uncle.
Yeah. Never had one break on us.
No.
No. And we had, oh my God, we had the 1x1s. One school that we did for graduation would order 30 of those, the 1 foot by 1 foot lollipop poles that I did, because they used it as like to line a walkway or like to guide people through the school. And so we had the 1x1s, I think during graduation period, we had about 50 of them. Because 30 would go to CCVI, and then we would have other schools out there too with those little ones. And then the big ones, we had about 20 of each color, 20 white, 20 black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we used them for our, all right. So you have garlands, you have freestanding garlands, you have garlands that go around chair boards or what they call sailboards. And an arch is an arch.
Yeah.
It goes from one point to the other.
Randy gets frustrated with the terminology, guys.
Because a balloon arch is literally a garland that they're sticking on to a cheer board or a sailboard. An arch?
No, you said that wrong. An arch goes from floor to floor, up and over. A garland goes like one side and comes up.
Right.
That's a garland.
And people are calling those, oh, I did my first balloon arch. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, you put a garland on a sailboard.
Yeah.
Or a chair
Terminology
board.
matters.
Or I just did my first balloon arch and it's a garland that's going up the wall and across the top, and that's it. And that's like, and then, yeah, an arch.
They come apart. I have to tape them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sandra, Shanna. So sorry. Bought a photo backdrop on auction. I saw that. It looks like a good one. Try it out and let me know how it is. Hubby will have projects in 2026. Yes, for sure. But yeah, it's important. I don't know. I'm an impatient person. Go figure.
No.
I didn't ever want to wait to order one. Especially ordering it and you not knowing if it's going to be strong enough.
Or pay out as much money as the stuff that you can get, and it'd be cheap, crappy stuff that is just flimsy as all get out. And living in Hawaii, we had to wait for shipping and products to come over to Hawaii.
Drove me nuts.
So half the time we just build it ourselves. It doesn't matter what it was. In construction, we would build it ourselves. Being in paint your own pottery, I built much.
All my shelving systems and everything like that because it was more cost effective. You know, I've always said I'm cheap. I'm cheap. And if we can build it for half the cost, that's what's going to happen. And his time is free.
My time is free. Wow.
Danny, you'll have to let me know how you like those. I saw them. I don't know how sturdy they are. Have to look at that one. Okay. Yeah, I saw those bendable ones. I thought that was really interesting.
Okay.
Take pictures, send them to me.
Well, there
I'm
would like our hardware videos. I have them. I wonder.
Yeah,
if
but you don't have the product to recreate it here.
No, I have the videos.
To put them up for sale.
Put them up for sale. They wouldn't be that expensive, and they come with a product list
You should
from
just do it.
Canada and the U.S. to where there's links and everything to Home Depot and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get the exact
just do
hardware and stuff like that.
It's probably a great idea. Well, Danny, my next project, she's gonna do it on. Yeah, send me pics. I wanna see. I'm curious. So we've been looking at some stuff over here. We realized, so you know how there's Sempertex, and then there's Vitalik in the US, and sometimes you'll get product, especially from like Bargain Balloons, if you order the Vitalik brand. There's Sempertex balloons and a Vitalik, so we call that private labeling. So Sempertex manufactures them, Vitalik gets them in, repackages them as their own, and it goes out. It's just like CVS brand of aspirin, right? Same deal. Well, in the UK, they have done the same thing with, what is it, Balloon Market?
No, it's Oak Tree has
Oak Tree. Decotex.
Tex, not Decomex.
Decotex, which is their Sempertex private label.
Yes.
So if you see that out on the market, it's not a new brand. It's just a new private label of it. So Oak Tree is now carrying the Sempertex, but labeled as Decotex. I wish they would have different names. So like Decomex, Decotex, it's too close.
Yeah, but I had to deep dive into that and really find out where Decotex comes from. And it's basically Sempertex balloons that's private labeled for Oak Tree. Oak Tree is a big foil distributor out of the UK. They have all kinds of different colored numbers and stuff like that.
Okay. Sandra says she has a huge problem. She needs help. Every store I go into, I'm looking for things to add to my stash to enhance my setups. And everywhere I go, I'm thinking about how to balloon. Well, that's look good in balloons. I do the same thing. We need to have it as a categorized mental proficiency, right? We think in balloons. I think it's a great thing. But and she also says she's very interested in your hardware plans.
Okay.
Jenna says, Sandra, I'm looking at Hobby Lobby and saw Anagrams balloons there. Yeah, they're in a lot of them. Michael's as well. That's a trick to confuse you if you're not paying attention. Yes. I don't know if it's intentionally that way, but I wish they would separate the names just a little bit better. You know, I don't know why it has to have text in all the names.
Latex.
I know, but like if you're buying the balloons on a professional level, you know they're made out of latex. It doesn't have to be the name.
Catex. Decotex.
Tough Tex.
Decomex. Tough Tex.
Yeah.
Sempertex.
Yeah, they all have
Qualitex.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're made out of latex. Except Party Woo.
Yeah. I won't
Hey,
go into that.
we did it's not to diss Party Woo. Party Woo was not taken into account.
Yeah, did anyone see my video?
This was a UK study, but they did find carcinogens and bad crap in those cheap Chinese balloons that do not meet stringent guidelines to people's health.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cancer-causing carcinogens.
Yeah. When China was coming out with all that low-cost material for building materials, we were in Hawaii. We were getting tons of shipments of it. There was one company that was using all this stuff. Come to find out, half of the stuff the homes were made with, all the sealants and glues and stuff like that had massive carcinogens in it that these guys were just sawing and getting sick from.
Yeah.
Cutting the wood, cutting the salt.
It's a big thing. In case you missed it, I did a video. There's a study from Which, and they sampled a bunch of different brands. They did not specifically say Party Woo, so apparently people are getting upset about Party Woo. At the end of the day, you're going to do what you're going to do. But they did say they were balloons purchased from Amazon, Shein, eBay, all the deep discounters, right? And coming out of China. Alibaba, all those. I think there was 7 or 8. Don't quote me on that. and they found over 40% of the balloons tested had up to six plus times the acceptable level of these carcinogens in them, and people are getting sick. They have numbness and soreness in their mouth, and then that's if you're blowing it up by mouth. If you're blowing it up with our machines, it becomes airborne, and you can get it. It's just not worth it. Mm-hmm. The few extra dollars you save on balloons, first of all, they're not biodegradable either. So let's give Mother Nature a break and get biodegradable balloons. But don't risk your health over balloons. It's not a big thing. But anyways, I'll get off my soapbox.
And why people are defending Party Woo with such vim and vigor, they're not getting paid by Party Woo to use Party Woo balloons.
Yeah. They may be a better quality, that they last a little bit longer, but you don't know about that powder that's on them. Until they're independently tested, I would not risk it.
Also, even us, we love Sempertex, we love Tough-Tex, we love all the different big balloon manufacturers out there, but each one of them is going to have their problems, and sometimes batches have problems.
Yeah.
And then sometimes if the factory has to go into overdrive because there's demand that's going high up, sometimes their quality control goes down, and we go, have you seen the Sempertex batch? Or this Tough-Tex batch, the necks are getting shorter. And that's what was happening with Tough-Tex. The necks were starting to get shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Because the latex costs were going up, so they shortened the necks, and now it was getting
we don't know that for a fact. That is our assumption.
That's
just our assumption. That's not a fact.
I'm throwing my ass assumption out there. Yeah, I know. I do it all the time.
Anyways, if they're kept in airtight containers, are they okay to use? I saw your video. It caught my attention. It doesn't matter how you store them. It's the materials that are involved in making them, so that when you go to blow it up, it's releasing them, and then you're breathing in the air. Okay. Their hands are getting numb from using them. Okay. Mm-hmm. I will say it till my very last breath. Saving a couple extra dollars does not mean more than your health. Okay. We have enough things out there we have to be careful of, right? Let's not ruin our health over balloons.
Yeah.
It is my be all and end all. Balloons is my life, but I will not, right? It's not. And now that we have a test that's done, I have been saying this all along. I don't like them. I hate the way they feel. I hate the way to work with them. I tried one batch. I did not try Party Woo. For those that are very obsessed with Party Woo, I was not Party Woo, but ones that I got off of stink to high hell. But I didn't like, I immediately went and washed my hands because I hated that feel. But you don't want to inhale those carcinogens.
And like we said,
basically you're putting your mouth on your car exhaust. Okay, guys? You wouldn't do that to save a couple bucks, We didn't
get Party Woo. We couldn't get Party Woo in Canada. So that's one.
I don't know that for a fact.
No, I looked.
You looked? Okay.
To see if we could. Because everyone was saying Party Woo online. Party Woo is purely a U.S. thing on Amazon.
I don't know their lineage, okay? I don't know. And that's something that if I don't know, I'm not going to use it. And for me, the environmental impact, the knowing it's biodegradable and everything meant a lot to me and my clients. My schools would not allow balloons that were not biodegradable in the designs, right? Like I had to assure them that that's what I was going to use, or else they wouldn't use me. So use it as a selling feature. Hey, I only use 100% biodegradable balloons. Mm-hmm. It gives a warm and fuzzy that you care. It's a selling feature. Turn it into that and then charge a little bit more for it, right? Don't go selling yourself short, okay? And making yourself sick. Yeah, I know though. Rub Flack also on Amazon, second to Party Woo.
Yeah.
And my allergies immediately kicked in. Yes, exactly. That's what happens, okay? So if you can't get what you need soon enough, tell your clients, hey, I can't get those colors fast enough. We're going to have to choose another color. Or I need more lead time, okay? I'll have to change it. I did it, right? I understand the lead time is a thing, but maybe don't confirm the order until you know you can get the product. I did that many times. Okay, this is what you want. Okay, let me just double check I can get it in time. Oh, I can get everything but this one color. I can't get that in time. What's your backup color? And then they'll make the decision. If they want to go with you, they're going to go with you. And if you can't get the one color, they're not going to care. Usually. Okay, you might, but it's not worth your health.
Yeah.
It's really not.
But then again, like we said, Party Woo was not on this. In the UK, they can't get Party Woo neither. So they didn't test it. It's not one of the brands that's
Available
able to
there.
go into the UK. Probably because they have stricter guidelines.
And that's probably
in the
Canada as
UK.
well. We can't say that for certain, but that's our assumption. But, you know,
So we're not dissing Party Woo because we haven't tried it.
I haven't tried them. I don't know. They might be amazing, but
We've tried Catex, and
I don't mind Catex.
they
They had some striping issues, yeah.
This coloring and striping issues, the pigmentation of the balloons.
Or if you can't get that specific color, get one close, right? Say, I can get this one, it's a little off, but there, you know, you can only do, if they're ordering that last minute, they're gonna have to be flexible. I had a lot of people that had to make concessions because they forgot or they were ordering it last minute. You know, it's not your fault, and you shouldn't risk your health just to satisfy a customer because they forgot to order balloons earlier.
This one, I need after doing 30 of them, rose gold small 19.
Oh, yes.
We don't have rose
Tabletop.
gold.
Yeah, we're all out.
Tabletop. We're all out. How can you be all out? We just send 15 out the door because
my little tabletops were very popular.
the University of Guelph.
Yeah. In Canada, the legal drinking age is 19, not 21 as in the US. And so 19 was our major number right when the kids turned. And we were in a university town, and one mom posted on the university parents bulletin board, Facebook group, whatever. And I just got inundated with orders, and we were so low. I'm like, look, I don't have rose gold anymore. You got gold or silver to choose from. Okay, well then I'll do a blue and silver and white theme. You know, they have to understand, right? If you can't get them, your competitor can't either. So either they're holding on to the inventory, which is something I did. You all know I had a very large inventory on hand, but you know.
Party Woo metallics are horrible when it comes to shaping.
Yeah. So if they won't shape, it means they've got a lot of artificial stuff in them because the natural latex is very easy to shape. Okay. So just please don't get so caught up in the dollars and cents and availability. I don't know. I've had cancer, guys. I've had cancer. I've survived it. I have told myself I will never, if I get it tomorrow, I will not do the treatments again because I wanted to die when I was on the treatments. Okay. It was awful. Please don't do that to yourself.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. But it is, and it's now proven. So it's not just assumptions, and it's not rumor, and it's not, oh, they don't know. We do know. So make good decisions.
Yeah. Well,
but anyways.
We're just out there saying that we're not dissing Party Woo because Maureen put up a post, our post about it, and she got so much flack. But even in our video, we said we don't know if it, you know, Party Woo was not tested.
Yeah.
We even said that blatantly.
Yeah, because I knew. Yeah, exactly. Shanna says an extra charge for overnight shipping. 100%. I always tried to help the moms out. We would get the calls. Oh my God, I totally spaced. It's my son's birthday tomorrow. I need something. Okay, I'll help you out, but we're working with what I have in stock because I can't get it in soon enough. Whatever you can do, I'd be so grateful. Okay? Lay out the expectations. They're either okay with it or they're not.
Or those parents might be like my mom. Remember my birthday 3 days later because I'm that kind of son.
I have one word for you.
Yeah, I forgot your birthday.
My 40th birthday. Completely spaced on it.
We were working in the hot Hawaiian sun.
Uh-huh. And you thought that was enough?
No.
And I was there in the Hawaiian sun. You had a great day out in the sun.
I forgot it was your birthday. I didn't even know what day of the week it was.
Yeah.
I have that problem. I don't know what month it was in Hawaii or day of the week because
when
you work 7 days a week and it's all the same,
the days just flow.
They blend together.
Yeah. I've got a birthday coming up, January 25th.
Yes, she does.
Yes. And Emily Doss has a birthday coming up this week. The 7th is hers. I'm going to be 54. 14 years later, I still won't let you forget that it's my birthday. He ended up taking me out for dinner. But boy, was I mad.
Yeah, I even got pictures of it because she had such a red face.
Oh, we were out in the sun all day. We were picking rock off of the side of a mountain. Picking rock, we were making a driveway, so you had to, it's all lava rock, right? So you had to, where the dirt was great, but you would come across these big rocks. So you have to be hands and knees picking your rock and throwing it outside your driveway parameter. I was a raccoon in sunglasses and like the rest of my face was red.
It was great. Bye, Sandra.
Oh, bye, Sandra. I've got things off. Drop out. Thank you so much, Sandra. Happy New Year to you as well. We'll see you January 7th on the live, hopefully. But yeah, how are we doing on time anyways? It's gotta be getting.
I don't know. What time? Oh, we got 4 minutes.
Oh, it's gone by pretty quick.
It has.
We were just having a good time. No, like I said, we weren't going to do a teach or anything. It's just us hanging out and talking and having some snacks.
I damn near polished off my charcuterie board.
I think it goes to show who talks the most. I talk
out my butt, according to her.
Oh, sometimes. Could a local university test the balloons? I would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I can't wait to see Maureen. So Maureen's doing, for the school across the street from her, hoops for troops. And the TV news station is going to be coming in and doing a segment on the hoops for troops. So she's decorating the gymnasium. So she's all out, hands flying, getting a lot of work done. We've been working on ideas and stuff. So very, very excited to see it all, Maureen.
Shanna, since you live in a university area, you might be able to get those balloons. If you take Party Woo in, you can have them test for...
Take a few and say, I want to get these all tested. And say, is this something, there's controversy? Build it up. Say there's controversy in the industry right now about what's contained in these balloons, da-da-da. And say, I want to have them tested. And I bet you one of the graduate students or the master's students will want to do it as, practice.
Yeah. So
can't hurt to ask.
Yeah. Why not?
For sure.
Yes, we all want to see the pictures. We want to see the write-up in the paper. And
no, it's
televised?
Televised news.
Really?
That's why you're worried about what's going to show on camera.
Oh.
Right? So...
Crescendo balloons. That's what's going to show up on television.
Yes.
Right underneath the Hoops for Troops. Put it there.
We all have to give her a whole bunch of support. We'll put the link out, right, Maureen? When it goes live, we'll have to write in a whole bunch of wonderful comments for her. Let's have a party. We can each make you a birthday creation. That would be lovely. It's a Sunday, the 25th. I was looking at dates to do all my webinars. And I was going to have a webinar that day, and Randy wouldn't let me.
No, I said, no, take your birthday off. If I'm going to get crap about your 40th every time.
You do not. Only on special occasions.
Every time you remember.
Yeah, no. But we're not doing anything, though, because we're here for the animals.
Like I did anything on my 50th.
No, I know. It was his 50th last year, and we didn't do a thing. We worked on that day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so... but I would love that. Let's have a party. Let's do this again on the 25th. We'll do the board and y'all can send me pictures. I would love that. I like that idea.
Hang out with your friends?
Yeah.
Besides me?
Yeah.
You see me every day.
But you're my bestest friend in the whole entire world.
Oh, we're so sappy.
We are. I would be lost without this man. He has taken my silly little dreams of, hey, I want to do this, and has supported me all along the way.
Yeah, I also took, how can we make money at this? I want to throw pottery. It'll be fun. And I
It'll
went,
de-stress me. When we had the cleaning business in Hawaii, it was next level stress, right? Like when you're cleaning for celebrities that you have to have non-disclosure agreements like this, and you can't tell a soul that they're on the island, right? Like it's stressful. And so I'm like, I'm going to throw pottery as a way to de-stress. I'm going to take classes. We turned it into a business, paint your own pottery studio, because I wanted a kiln, my own kiln. And so he's like, well, we can get it, but it's a lot of money. But so how can we recoup the money? So we turned it into a business. Tessa Stable was born. But yeah, that's us. But we make a pretty great team.
yeah.
And I hope you and all your significant others carry on and make a great team. I know you will. 2026 is going to be amazing for all of us, I hope. Which department in the university should I call?
Chemistry. Also call, you might be able to call the business department
Or medical.
or medical.
Depends on what kind of what's your university known for? Like the University of Guelph, they were world renowned for veterinary health, right? So you could get pretty much anything done for that. What did I just do? I hit the mouse. There we go. Okay. I hope I didn't knock us out. Are we still there?
You got to press play.
All right. Hopefully I didn't knock us out. Anyways, yeah, find out what they're known for and see if that's one of them. Like the sciences, chemistry. But anyways, look for that. But yes, thank you so much for showing up and hanging out with us on New Year's Day. It's been a blast. And
chillaxing with us. I know I said, hey, buy some stuff from us. And
so did I. But check out our stuff, please, and help support us. We're we love doing the free stuff, but we love to see the donations, so it motivates us.
She needs more mentees.
I do. I would love to have more mentees.
It keeps her on track.
When there's too long of a pause between calls, I get bored, and me bored is never a good thing. Never a good thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, everybody, have an amazing 2026. We'll see you January 7th. We'll be back for our live. Check out our flyers and our website for all of our amazing products that we sell. And we love you all. Take care. Do you know how to end this?
Yeah. Okay, bye. And now I got to get up and go around the corner.
All right, he's going to end this. Look for the replay will be here if you need to watch any of this shenanigans ever again. All right.
How do I? Oh, goodness gracious. I need my old man glasses.
To be able to turn it off. We're so professional.
So professional.
Thank you, Renee.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.